I done helped out a lot of people in my life. You know what I'm saying? It meant like I can be laying in my bed, bro, and my phone will ring. They having problems. Like they just, they might be out there on the block, but you'll have, cops that come out there and they used to, seeing them as how they always seen them as drug dealers. So they tend to go and we would say, I'm doing my hands like this, harass them.
Every day I wake up, so I pray. Not just for my people, for my prey. I'm a shark when it comes to this ocean. Feel my teeth, feel my strength, feel my motion. Everybody got a different way of spinning.
Me personally, like, I feel that I done, like, you know what I'm saying? Not bragging or boasting or anything, but I done helped out a lot of people in my life, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not just talking about like in the streets, you know what I'm saying? Because I have, even when it comes to, it meant like I can be laying in my bed, bro, and my phone will ring. My phone will ring, bro. It be homies from the hood, you know what I'm saying? They having problems. Like they just, they might be out there on the block. Might be out there, serving, doing what they do, weed, crack, whatever. Or they might just be coming to the hood because they don't be in the hood anymore. And they coming through to see some of their family members, some of their old friends, and they just hanging out, having a beer or two, a shot of liquor, and they really just hanging. They really ain't doing, anything, breaking the law or whatnot. But, you'll have, cops that come out there and, they used to, seeing them as how they always seen them as drug dealers or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Car thieves or robbers or however. So they tend to go and we would say, I'm doing my hands like this, harass them, fuck with them, do whatever, whatever it is, they out there on the block, cats and robbers. I mean, cats and dogs, cops and robbers or however. So the police tends to go over there once they see them, they, like I said, they know their faces. So they jump down on them, slam them on the car, search them, question them or just whatever. And once that happened, man, I get a phone call. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, it be from the little homies. Sometimes it be from big homies. And they like, Trees, man, this cop is messing with me. These cops is messing with me. These police is harass me and, stuff like that. And what I have to do right then is, and it can be, I be in a dead sleep, but I wake up because these my homies or whatever. I wake up, like, where you at? They'll tell me where they at, what city they in, if it's College Park, if it's E Point, or Atlanta, or just wherever. And I say, who is it messing with you? They'll tell me the cop name. I'm like, all right, I hang up the phone, and I call that person. I call that cop straight up, you know what I'm saying? Or go through the channels and get that cop's cell number right then and there, you know what I'm saying? And call that cop. Hey, what's going on? Who is this? Hey, this is Dontrese Knox, and like that. And right off the rip, of course they heard who I am and know my name or whatever. Even they ain't never had no interactions with me, they still know my name. And once they hear my name, they, how you doing, man? Like that. And I say, man, check this out, that person that, I just got a call, that person just told me that you out there, messing with them, and I don't be on no, big bad ass, calling the police like, hey, leave him alone. Don't mess with him. It ain't like that. But I called that cop and be like, hey, man, that's a friend of mine. And then I tell him about that friend, like, hey, that friend, just only out there because of this, because of that. They ain't selling no drugs. They ain't breaking no crime, breaking no law or nothing. Could you, lay up off of them, you know what I'm saying? Pull back some, you know what I'm saying? And it be all in respect, you know what I'm saying? What I be saying to them and the respect that they have for me, you know what I'm saying? They'll, be like, okay, no problem, man. Tell them, go back to Atlanta, where he stay at. We don't want them out here. They still might say something, but what they will do is they'll back off that person. You know what I'm saying? Stop harassing them or just leave, right off the rip. Don't come back down and mess with them, stuff like that. So it was, different situations where you know, I had to pull people out of things. You know what I'm saying? They was, you know, did a sweep in College Park. They, you know, they slamming people on the ground. They, you know, meaning a sweep. They busting the project, you know, for drug dealers, you know, and you know, once they come out there, you know, at 23rd, they slamming people down. You know, they happened to grab one guy that was my friend, and he seen me standing right there, and he was like, Trees, tell him I didn't do nothing, man. Tell him it's not me, it's not me. And, you know, in which I probably heard a similar story to this or whatever. And right then and there, you know, I look at that cop, say, hey, call that cop name if I know him. Hey, it ain't him, man. Let him go. He's cool. He's cool. And just of the respect that they have for me, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna do that. Just, you know, just our real talk, man. And like I say, it's all about respect. It ain't about bullying or you know, you above the law or you snitching or any of that. It's all about respect. You know what I'm saying? That's where everything starts at in life, is respect. And if you have respect for anybody, you know what I'm saying? 8 times out of 10, they're gonna give you that same respect back. You're gonna have those few, but 8 times out of 10, they're gonna give you that respect back. You know what I'm saying? And it just didn't stop there. You know what I'm saying? You know, just the, you know, the streets. It wasn't only, you know, just the streets. You know, me calling, you know, this officer or this detective, and, you know, saying, hey man, that person didn't do this, that person didn't do that. You know, it was all about respect. Like I was saying, it's all about respect. You give that respect out, and 9 times out of 10, that respect gonna come back to you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 8 times out of 10, but that's how you deal with people, man. It ain't just cops. It's like people in life, period. You know, and just like 2Chainz. I know I told y'all the story about 2Chainz. You know, he wasn't 2Chainz at the time. Everybody know him from Player Circle Titty Boy. You know, big shots out to him doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? But at a point in time, you know, everybody was just, you know, regular. Let me just say that everybody was just regular, however. And he was trying to get his career going, you know. He had a little music here, a little music there, but Ludacris really wasn't opening it up for him to shine how he shines now. You know what I'm saying? But think about the story I told y'all about him coming to my house. I don't even know home. I don't even know 2Chainz at the time. I know his CEO, which is Juke at the time, you know what I'm saying, Player Circle or whatnot. But at the time, I'm running the club on Garbage Road, and I got the hottest club on Garbage Road at the time, 321, the gate. Everybody remember that whole era right there, and it was going down, you know what I'm saying? And Chandre, Mr. Bangladesh, you know, from Bangladesh Productions, pulls up at my house with him one day. And, you know, and telling him, hey, Trees running the club up there, you know, Garbage Road. And Garbage Road, of course, was his spot, you know what I'm saying, where he dwelled at. So that was his spot. So the point to the story was, you know, he asked me, hey, Trees, man, Bangladesh told me that you got a spot bumping up there. Could you let me perform, man? I'm trying to get my music out. And what I do, you know, I let them come up and perform with my little brother Tremaine out, Deuce, who dead right now. They perform together. My little brother Tremaine, Deuce, and 2Chainz performed together at my spot on Garbage Road. You know what I'm saying? The gate 321. You know what I'm saying? And even when he left out the door, you know, we had chopped it up. Yeah, you can do this song. You can open up and just whatever with my little brother. And even when he was leaving out the door, he stopped me because I was closing my door, and he was like, hey, Trees, could I do 2 songs up there at your spot? Can I come up there and can I rock that bitch with 2 songs? I'm like, yeah, bro, you know, you with Bang, man. Anything with Bangladesh, you my partner too. So, you know, that's how we gonna rock. We call it part. So he like, bet. Came under that night, him and my little brother opened the show together, and they did, you know, their thing. And 2Chainz, you know, went on and went on and went on. And I can't say that I did anything to help his career, but I can say I helped his ass. He needed a favor. He wanted a favor. He came to me. I did a favor for him. So, like, I ain't seen him in a minute. You know, he always speak to me, how let me know, tell me, see my DVD, my movie, American Nightmare. Done. That's American Nightmare. Y'all make sure y'all check that out right here on YouTube. But when I see him again in 2025, 2026, man, I'm going for broke. That means everybody that owed me favors, that I did favors for, I need my favors back. So the next time I'm with Bangladesh or here, and I run into my partner 2Chainz, Titty, I'm gonna be like, check this out. You remember this? I need that favor back. You know what I'm saying? And I remember one of my homies, I ain't gonna say his name though, but I remember one of my homies when I was telling him how I'm gonna get that chain, and I'm gonna tell him I need my favor back. You know what I'm saying? He was like, nah, don't do it, man. You know, and I didn't understand why he didn't want me to do it. And in other words, he was saying that right there that I did for him didn't blow his career up, didn't do nothing like that. And it didn't blow his career up, but I helped him. It's just like somebody helping you with your light bill. You know what I'm saying? So when I see him, when I run into him, I need a feature. I need something. I need a hook. I need something. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk, man. And that's how we gonna get down. And it gonna be what it is. Meaning like me knowing Chain, this Collie Paul, he know who I am. When I come at him with this, this offer to, hey man, and I need that favor back, his heart, he a good nigga, he gonna do it. For real. Straight up and down. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even gonna talk about if he don't do it. We ain't even gonna talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Cause everybody know how I get down. You know what I'm saying? But, like I say, that home team, man. And, home got a good heart. When I run into home, however, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna go through the distance of going through Dre or going through none of my nigga Bangladesh, D.O. DeVille, going through whoever and calling them on it. You know what I'm saying? I'll wait till the universe bring us into the same circle. Again, you know what I'm saying? We call it Paul, so we around, you know what I'm saying? Big shots out, the Big Shay, all them over there because it's still the same home team, you know what I'm saying? So that's how we rock. Like I say, man, it's so many people, you know what I'm saying? I done help, you go to Frank Nitty, you know what I'm saying? Some stuff happened with Frank. Tree took it. Tree hid it. You know what I'm saying? After I felt, the truth, I just didn't say now, I just kept it what it was. You know what I'm saying? But niggas didn't go to prison because of me. Niggas didn't get shot because of me. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk, man. You know what I'm saying? And just your affiliation. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell y'all something, man. I had partners like this, man, little partners like this. I'm kin to this girl. Let's just say I'm kin to this girl right here, me and her cousins. But then she got a little brother. The little brother, look at us as his cousin, as do we look at him as our little cousin too, because that's how my family rock. You know what I'm saying? This our cousin, that's her little brother, then we take him in like a little cousin too. You know what I'm saying? So he went around saying, Dontrese, Donterra, all that Tri-City at school and shit, these my cousin. I'm scared, these my cousin. And what they really did was it stopped him from getting his ass kicked. Straight up and down. He affiliated himself with us, straight cousin, and it protected him. Because it put him in the Knox family, even though he wasn't in the Knox family. You know what I'm saying? But it protected him. So when you fast forward that shit 20 years, that person right there that became famous. You know what I'm saying? In the sports, NFL, done blew up, done did his thing, multi-millionaire. Straight the hell up. But when somebody approach him now and ask him, hey man, oh you from Collie Park? Man, I'm used to kin to Dontrese and Donterra them. He'll be like, nah, my sister's a kin to them. Like we just grew up together, them just my folks. You see how that shit have changed though? You see how that shit have changed? It's real talk, man. He claimed us growing up when he was in the hood and moving around outside of the hood in other niggas' hood. He claimed us. Yeah, Dontrese, Donterra, Knox, Corey Knox, them my cousin, man. Yeah, them my cousins. Yep, my sister, and he'll go whole 9, y'all. But then once that man got on his feet, that man disclaimed her, bro. Like real talk, man, we just his friends, we just his partners and stuff, which is cool because that's what we are. You know what I'm saying? And I can't get mad at people or this person or that person because they're not like me. But I can tell y'all about it. Like real talk. I can surely tell y'all about it, man. And this same stuff right here, bro, this shit been going on all my life. All my life. Homies attaching themselves to us for protection and for clout. You know what I'm saying? But now, man, I done suffered all that, man. For real. If you ain't rocking with me, if you went rocking with me from day one, you ain't rocking with me now.
I wake up and wanna kill myself. All the crack dealer